If somebody didn't see when Eminem came into the booth with you and Brent, how would you describe Eminem's mindset?
It's an interesting question, and people, if they're not familiar with that, need to Google that. So he came in with his bodyguards, and he was very clear that the whole booth had to be emptied. So all the spotters, statisticians, everybody had to get out of the booth. It just had to be Brent and I in there by the time, or he wouldn't have come into the booth. So we cleared everybody out. He came in at a break. Could not have been any cooler. Came up, he's like, "What's up, Kirk? How you doing, man? Nice to meet you, Mr. Musburger. Wow, it's a great honor." Like we were just sitting there hanging out. He put his headphones on, and we were just talking, just normal. And then he goes, "Man, I hate live TV, man." And I go, "Oh, are you kidding me? This is be easy." And he goes, "Where's the camera?" And it's like one of the cameras in these booths. You've seen them. They're the size of a Coke can. And they're just kind of hanging up at the top. And I just kind of pointed to it. And he goes, "Okay, cool, right there." I go, "Yeah, it is." And all of a sudden, 3, 2, 1, we're back. And Brent starts to talk. And we go from like an overshot of the big house in Ann Arbor up to the booth. And all of a sudden, I look over and he's turned into something. I don't even know what he was. He's just all of a sudden like, and Brent's like, "All right, here he is. Eminem's up here with us." And Eminem just starts this goes into this character for one of his songs. And I was just talking to him, like, what happened? And he stayed in that character for, it felt like a minute, but it was probably 15 seconds. And then he kind of snapped out of it and started to do the interview. But man, it went viral. It was everywhere. And I started to think about it because everywhere I went, people were like, "Dude, what's up with Eminem?" Here you are asking me years later. It was on the Today Show, Good Morning America, everywhere. And what a genius move by him, because he had a new album coming out. And what better way to market that than to do that prank? And it got everybody talking.
Wait, you think he did that? You think he did that on purpose?
Absolutely. I think he went into that berserk character just to have some fun and to create people to be like, "What was he high? What's wrong with Eminem? And all that noise at least made people know that, hey, he's got a new album coming out. That's what I think he did.
I love that Brent goes, "Marshall," and then he called him Mathers. Mathers, tell us about the new Mathers, tell us about the new album. Because Brent is so up on his Eminem,
Yeah.
Mathers.
Yeah. One time Brent said he read a promo. He goes, "Oh, don't forget next Monday it's the big show." He goes, "It's Usher and Beyonce will be on the program." And
Beyonce, ladies and gentlemen, Beyonce.
And I was like, Brent, on the air, I said, "Brent, Beyonce."
Yeah.
And he goes, "Herbie, okay, thank you." I go, "Listen, if you're going to get one name right, get Beyonce right. I mean, she's worth getting right, for sure."